So now I've got to the stage where the hands are all at the same level, and basically we've cleaned up all the edges of the hands, polished the tips of the minute and also the hour hand here, grained all the edges, and just worked, as I say, this is the up and down hand, and the second hand we've grained the edges there and also polished the top of the hands here. So the next stage is to clean and polish the inside of the hands where they slide onto, well, this one will slide onto the cannon pinion and then the hour wheel here for the hour hand. So we need to clean those holes out and get them prepared, ready for putting the bevel around the boss of the hand here prior to the final bluing and polishing of the top of the hand. So what we have to do next is to just prepare the surfaces of all the bosses of the hands, and to do that we just need to grind and remove the remains of the oxidization from the hardening and tempering process. So with that we use a diamond slit, and using a tapered piece of wood we literally just put it in the middle and start to grind the surface of the hand. And now we can work on the seconds. Now, prior to hardening and tempering, I just put this little pip here so that it enables me to be able to start to polish and clean up the surface of the tail here. Now when you're working on a small hand like this, because it's a small surface area, you need very little movement, because if you have too much movement it'll start to curve the surface. So the tops of those hands have now been grained flat, and we're now ready to apply the bevels around the bosses of these four hands. We now have the hour hand fitted onto this peg which we've just turned, and we're now ready to turn on the bevel around the boss there. So for this you need a very, very sharp graver and a steady hand. Right, and what we have to do now is just to try and burnish that a little bit, take out the cutting marks. And for this we just use an old file which has been ground and polished, and a little bit of oil. And we just have to try and catch that in and touch the surface. Okay, so that's put a nice polish on there now.